show you guys my drive to work every day. It's not much. Yeah, don't mind the windshield that you can't look through. I got my windshield wiper fixed. So funny. But yep, right down the road. We'll get turned in here. I gotta get some trash out of the back of my truck. Dad actually has a dumpster over here, so I just use the free dumpster to dump my trash in. But man, we can't see anything. It's freaking foggy out right now. So we'll get up here towards the shop. I'm gonna say that big white building is the shop that we're in, that you see all the videos in and whatnot. All right, dump the trash out. Like I said, just some, it's so foggy out, I'll probably get another video of this stuff, but like I said, this is driving to work every day. Driving exactly by everything we do. There's some cows actually out right now, trying to hide from the fog. But we'll get back here and to the little office deal that we have back here. It's an old horse barn that we just turned a room into, basically where we just sit, have some coffee, and talk about what we're gonna do. So, just started the tractors this morning. Figured with all the rain and the snow and bad weather, the windows have gotten pretty dirty. So I'm gonna take some paper towels and kind of wipe off every window. But in here, this is where our tractors stay. We got them started up, fired up. Squeeze through here, and I'll set you down and I'll show me cleaning the windows. It gets pretty fumey in here with the tractors starting. But yeah, all we do is we store them in the horse barn, just back to back to each other. Keeps them out of the wind and the weather and stuff like that, and it's worked out pretty good. We feed cattle every day here on the farm. Mix it just like that, how I showed you. I'll do a time lapse of some sort sometime and just show the whole process of it, of us backing the tractor up and feeding and just stuff like that. But that's an everyday thing around here, is getting the cattle fed. That's our first priority every single day. So we got an older tractor, 5500 John Deere sitting here. We're gonna, there's a pile of feed in the north barn that we're gonna clean up today, and I'll probably fix the hole it's been like that forever, and I'm just personally tired of the hay being in the way. And like I said, it's getting to the point now where it's in our walking path, so it's long overdue. But we're gonna see if flip the camera here and see if the old 5500 will start. Like I said, we checked the oil. It was low, but we'll see if it will turn over and actually start for us. Now that's a good tractor. It's been sitting here for about 4 weeks through all this cold, and it still wants to start. That's crazy. So no, we'll let that warm up here, and I'll feed, and then we'll scoop some feed out of that north barn. The pile that I'm talking about that we're going to clean up, and all up underneath here. But let's get our cattle fed, and I'll catch up with you later. We'll probably start the trucks and see if them start, and get our cattle fed here this morning, and we'll go on with our day. Just got done feeding. I'm gonna run up. We got 2 semis, just see if they'll start. We're gonna move cattle later in the week, so hopefully they start. If they don't, I'm thinking with all this cold weather, we might have to replace some batteries. But that's what I'm gonna go do right now, is see if they can turn over and start. Pretty crappy day out. We're gonna see if the semis will start. First thing I always do on the semis is you pop the hood. And all I do is just make sure, of course right here on the Mac, we got a 2013 Mac Rawhide. It's a special edition, or limited or whatever. Here's your oil. Of course we can check it right now. And like I said, it's been sitting for a while, so this is the first time they've been started in about, I'd say almost a month. Quick thing, you just make sure there's no oil leaking or any antifreeze leaking, and then just make sure your belts are on, and that's what I pretty much check every time. But we'll give her a crank here and see if it'll start up. And starts up, of course you let it cycle, it'll beep at you crazy. But usually on these, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little curly Q right here. Usually wait for it to disappear, and you should be good to start it. Like I said, they've been sitting for a while, so she fires up! She fires up! Here's what we're going to be fixing. Right there when we're feeding, of course feed's going that way, and all of it's dropping down on the ground here. So all we're going to do is, got an old livestock trailer sheet that keeps the wind off the pigs, and all we're going to do is we're going to shove it up there and bolt it in a couple places and kind of shove it up in there, and hopefully it keeps the feed from dropping down, and we have to scoop it out every 1 or 2 weeks. So like I said, it's a big pile of feed for what, just a waste actually. So we'll get that fixed here. Got a bigger piece. This one just wasn't long enough because I was looking on down. It's just gonna blow out the side too, but I'm gonna try to get it in the lot. So if it does fall, the cattle can at least chew on it in the lot. So right here where they can't reach it. So I'm gonna cut a little longer piece here and make it a little bigger because I was a little short. see here what I got going. All I did was attach it here to the one. There's a bolt there that holds the actual belt together, the frame of it. And all I did was put another nut on it to hold it. And now what I'm dealing with is I just shoved it up underneath this, which is the whole bracket up top. I'm just gonna run a bolt through this, one bolt through that, and it should work. Man, how am I out of breath doing this shit? I hate the cold. That's what you call a dull bit. Holy God. Oh. Looks like it's working. The only spot it is leaking just a tad bit is right here, but it's not as bad as it was, so I consider that a fix. There we go, cleaned up my pile. Looks a hell of a lot better in here. Just a little bit of shoveling and cleaned up all that feed, and you can actually see the floor. So hopefully we can keep it like this with that new piece I added onto the horizontal feeder. So like I said, hopefully that turns out good for us and keeps our cattle happy because they get all their feed. We got the body on. We got the back all done. Welded our bumper on. So now all we gotta do is put our body spacers on, which there's 2 back here, 1 in the packing tray. I think there's 2 here, 2 at the box, 4 at the boxes, and then your all thread that goes up front, and that's how we attach the body. We got these blocks in just to give it the look. So we're pretty much done. Was that fun?
It's always fun. It's done.
That's right. So we're getting there. We're getting pretty close.